Alright guys, so I'm going to be fixing looking into my washer fluid tank because apparently it has a leak. When I got it from my dad, he said it had a leak, and he said it was the tank. So because this used to be in Missouri, and he had put water into it, and water freezes in the winter, and so when it froze, it cracked the tank. Now, regular windshield fluid isn't supposed to do that. Now, if you don't know if it's cracked, all you have to do is pour some water in. Then wait and see if you see the water drain. You can also look underneath the vehicle if it hasn't already leaked yet. So I'm going to wait, just double check and see if it has a crack in it. So I let it sit in there, and I think it drained as much as it was going to in there. I think it drained as much water in there as it was going to go. I didn't put that much in there, so... Okay, so not only did I have a bolt over here, I had one over there, and then there's one on this side over here, but it's all the way down there. I'll see if I can get it in there with an extender. But we also have to take off, you gotta make sure you take off your hoses that go to the hood, and your little electrical clips, that way you can turn them on. Okay, so apparently I was a little bit wrong. It wasn't actually cracked. It leaks on one of the connectors to the tank itself. See, yeah. Where's my hand? There it is. This guy right here. He leaks And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try wrapping it up with some electrical tape, see if that works. You can also tell that I made this little mark here, right there. That's where the water line was, and it's a little bit below that. I went and ate lunch, so about like half an hour to an hour later, that's how much it's leaked. So yeah, I'm gonna try wrapping it up with electrical tape. Okay, so I ran into a problem, and what it was is that I turned on the sprayer, and I saw leaking, and then the truck died, and I assumed it was a short. As you can see, all this water. So, and I was confused, because I thought I didn't have a sprayer for the back, but I do. And, it was this. He's disconnected from right here. So, there's that. So, luckily it wasn't like I have to find the leak. So, what I'm going to do is, before I disconnect the battery so I don't get shocked or whatever, and I gotta vacuum all this out with a wet vac. And then let it air out, probably, long time, probably overnight or whatever. Leave the doors open, let it air out. Disconnect your battery, even if you still had power like this, your battery would die from the lights. So, time to vacuum this out. Okay, so what I did is after I vacuumed out the water, I used a hair dryer to help dry it up a little bit more, to heat it up and evaporate. That helped. I did it on the carpet so it evaporated a little faster. And for the hose piece over here, I disconnected. There's this bracket that holds these clips together, and I unscrewed it so I can get my hand back here and put these two together. And then I put electrical tape around it to make sure they don't come off again, and to help seal that connection if it was loose. I don't know why it came apart, but the tape should hold it there, and hopefully not have another mess like this again. So I decided to double check with the multimeter to see if I had power. So I have it on the right setting. Let me connect the red. There we go. And only got about 3 volts, so I'm going to put my charger on there, see if that helps. Maybe I just drained the battery down, and maybe that's why I lost power. Plus that and letting it dry overnight will probably help, so let's do that. So I had the battery cables on there, and I tried to charge it, but when I went to go put it on, my battery charger wouldn't light up. So, but after I took them off, I thought that maybe my battery cables were still connected to the short, therefore draining any of the power that might tell my battery charger that it's a battery, because if there's no power, my battery charger won't pick it up. So I took them off and I put them back on, and my suspicions were, I guess, correct, because now it's lighting up, telling me that it's a battery that needs to be charged, because before none of this would light up. So hopefully this will charge the battery, and the wires that are wet will dry up, therefore stopping the short. Okay, so it's all dried up now. I left it to dry overnight, and it's next day, late afternoon. It hasn't rained, so that's good. Adding more wetness if it would. I had the battery charger on there all night, so the battery nice and charged now. I'm gonna put the battery cables back on there. You probably don't want to see me do that, but we'll put that on, and then hopefully our short will go away. Okay, so here's our moment of truth. I put the camera down there, see if water won't leak through. I want to turn the truck on. Windshield wipers are going. I'm going to try to spray her now. I just put some water in. Alright, we got water spraying. We're doing alright now. Here's the wipers. Got water spraying. My wipers are going real slow. I guess they're all gunked up, and now we got some water in there. It's just water, not even like fluid cleaner. We're doing alright now. As you can see, there was no water down there, and we're doing alright.